guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashley. If you are new, welcome, and if you're not new, thank you for coming back for another video. So in today's video, we're going to be putting on some new products, some new makeup releases. Well, products that are new to me, some products that are new to the channel. So we got a little bit of first impressions sprinkled in here. We've got some products that I've been testing out but have not brought yet to the channel. We're going to be getting into the Natasha Denona Bloom palette. I raved about this in my favorites video, so if you haven't seen that video, definitely click the eye because it will be up there. But this palette is really good, and we're going to be using that in this video. You're going to see a demonstration in this video. And then we've got a first impressions on the Marc Jacobs Steeletto eyeshadow palette. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you enjoy this content from me and you want to see more, definitely hit that subscribe button. Alright, I will be talking to you guys really soon. Enjoy the video. The MAC Prep and Prime Skin Refined Zone Treatment, and I ordered this online, got it, and I thought it would be bigger. This looks like it's more like a mini size, so, but it was like $23 or $24, so I'm trying to gauge where the size, why this size is so small. Maybe you just need a little bit, but I think it's supposed to be like a mattifying type of primer, and Mel Thompson said she always puts this in her T-zone area, like the area where she has pores, before she goes in with her like smoothing primer. That feels nice, and it feels mattifying on the skin. Yeah, it feels nice and mattifying. So now I'm going in with the Farsali. I'm not going to drip this on my face because this dripper kind of sucks. I have to say that. I don't know if it's just because I think it's because the product is so thick. I wish they wouldn't have come out with it as in a dripper form, like in a dropper, because the dropper hardly picks up any product. It's like a hassle to get product in there and dragging any excess into my pore areas. So now that I'm primed, we're going in with one of my favorites from February. I just put that video up earlier this week, and this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup in the shade 6 and 2 Truffle. I did buy, I bought pumps for this. I got them on Amazon for $8, like $8.99 or $8.75, something like that, and it came with 2. So that's pretty cool. I'm going in with 1 pump. I think I use like 1.5, but I'm going to start with 1, taking my Wayne Goss 01 brush and then just placing this on the skin. And I want to tell you guys that this 6 and 2 Truffle is a golden rosy undertone, which is an interesting, that's an interesting combo in my opinion, but it is not an exact match for my chest or my neck. It's a little darker and the undertone is a little bit off, but I make it work. So it's not a perfect match. I wouldn't go out and I wouldn't put this on my face and then just leave, which I don't think I would do that with hardly any face product, but just FYI. Alright, so I've got a decent coverage there with the 1 pump, but I'm going to add a little bit more like I usually do. I don't even think this is a half a pump. I just pumped out to add a little bit more coverage. Alright, concealer today is going to be the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop. I'm using both shades today. And then I'm going to set that with my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. I pulled this out of my little makeup storage area because, you know, I put most of my makeup away so that I can just use the products that are in my haul for that month. I broke this out last week, and this powder I think is what my under eyes have been missing for the past 2 months, because my under eyes have been a struggle. Initially when the products go on it's real good, you know, but then when I brought that out and put it on my under, I was like, you are something special. Something special right here, okay? Very, very special. And wears well throughout the day, girl. Okay, anyways. That is a good one. That is a good one. Okay, I'm gonna speed through this, I think. Alright, I'm setting my face all over with the Can't Stop, Won't Stop loose powder in medium deep. And I'm just doing a light set. I don't want to get a lot of powder on here, but I do want to add a little bit more, you know, insurance that the product or that my foundation won't move. But this foundation's pretty in place. Like, once you put it down and blend it out, like, it's not so in place like it's hard to use. I've had products that are just like, okay, you put it down, you better be quick to move because you're gonna be in trouble if you don't. This is not like that. Good. Right now I'm gonna do some bronzing, and I'm gonna go in with this Becca Maui Nights Sunlit Bronzer. This is the deepest shade that they have. I thought this looked a little bit close to the CoverGirl Queen. Oh my gosh, I think, and they've discontinued the Queen collection, so that kind of sucks. But the CoverGirl Queen deep bronzer, and so I thought this looked similar to that, but that one is actually deeper than this. So I might be returning this. This is the second or third time that I've tried to use this. This will work for me if I have a lighter foundation on. Like if I'm using like the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop in Sienna, which is a lighter tone on me, then it'll work. But with this tone of foundation that I'm wearing right now, it's not really doing much at all. So I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna go in with another new bronzer that I picked up after that Becca one was a bust. I'm gonna go in with the ABH powder bronzer in Mahogany. I said I was gonna get that Bobby Brown. I'm just like, man, it's $44, girl. Like, daggone. I mean, I don't know. I just haven't wanted to pull the trigger. This one does okay. And I'm using my Wayne Goss 24S from the Synthetics line. I hope you guys checked out my Wayne Goss and Sonia G video. So yeah, it was mainly me showing you guys what Wayne Goss and Sonia G brushes I have in my collection, and then me gushing over how much I love them. But I do share with you guys, mainly on the Sonia G side, how I use the brushes, or what I like to use and what I think they're good for. Alright, so that provides a nice bronze look to the skin. It's not as intense as some of my other more affordable products are. So once again, I mean, that one's good. I'm not going to return that one. But I mean, it just seems like, come on guys. And I know Too Much Mouth, Shanine, she just did a video on this. But you know, you guys know I was talking about this in my Full Face of Luxury products. Like, where are the bronzers, guys? Like, seriously, like, why do I have to go buy a pressed powder? I mean, fine, I can buy a pressed powder. Now, like Black Radiance, I'm just going to use the pressed powder to deepen up this area because it's really not doing what I wanted it to do. But like, you know, you guys make bronzers for every daggone body else. God, it's just crazy. So I appreciated Shanine's video. I'm like, girl, that's right on time. I was just talking about this on my channel. Where are the bronzers and the contour products, like, that are labeled bronzers and contours? Like, not a eyeshadow that I'm making work as a bronzer, or not a, you know, pressed powder that I'm making work, you know, or a foundation that I'm making work. You know what I mean? Alright. So that added a little bit more depth. Now, I'm so excited, okay, to show you guys this product. Oh my gosh. And you guys, I probably hyped it so much when I use it, you probably gonna be like, girl, whatever. Okay, I like this a lot. This. Okay. You can use this with a brush or a sponge. Let me show you the inside. Here is what it looks like. So we've got the two cream shades here with a cover to protect them from the powders, like from any powder kick up. The two cream shades there, and then the two powders. We've got the blush here, and the cream blush, the cream like glow base. What do they call it? They call it, yeah, a glow cream base, the cream blush. Then we have the duo glow here, which could be like a blush topper for someone, maybe even a blush if you're really light, but it would be super luminous. And then the Glow Extreme. So this is going to be like your amp up the highlight to 1,000, basically. Okay, we've got the Glow Cream Base, which you can't really see anything there. We've got the blush here, the Duo Glow, or no, that was the the Glow Extreme and then the Duo Glow here. Alright. So can you see that? So you can see like the Glow Extreme here. This is a little bit more, it doesn't have that much of a color base to it. It's a lot of glitter. This has more color base, a curly golden base, the blush, and then that's a cream. It's really subtle. So the cream, if you're going to use the cream glow base alone, then that's when you want a more subtle type of a look. I'm going to go in with this Milani blush brush. It doesn't have to be some fancy brush. And this is me. I'm a deep skin tone, so keep that in mind. Okay, so I pat that in. If you want to make sure you don't get too much, tap off the excess on your hand. And then just apply. And it just provides a nice flush of color. You see how easily that went on? And I just have a nice pink, or you know, a nice little flush on the cheeks. And you can add a little bit more. You can get a little bit out of hand real quick. So just, you know, if you are concerned about that, then, you know, take it a little bit at a time. But it's really pretty. It's really pretty. And I was matte, but it just adds a nice little like sheen and glow to the cheeks, even though I haven't even used any glow products yet. And I'm a big fan of it in the way that it wears and looks in natural daylight and just like when you're out and about. Like it doesn't look like you've got product sitting on your skin. It's like, it looks like it's a part of your skin. So tap the sponge in there, and then I'm just patting this on top. And this is my damp beauty blender, or not beauty blender, my beauty sponge. Okay, and so now I'm a little bit more, not a little bit, a lot more rosy, but we can fix that. So it's really up to you how you prefer to use it. It doesn't pick up your product underneath. I'm gonna go in with the tip of the sponge. It's still kind of damp, and then I'm gonna place this in the highlighted areas of the cheeks and just press this in. I like using sponges with my cream products. You can use both like I showed you, but I just like how it just blends it in and makes it look really one with the skin. And so now you can see how that's providing a glow, and it's not like a super colorful glow. It looks pinky coral in the pan, but when you put it on the skin, it just matches with the skin. So now I want more formulas like this. I want more from her in this type of a setup. This is really nice. So I'm going to go in with the Duo Glow. I'm not going to use the Glow Extreme today because, you know, I'm going to work. So, but I'm just showing you guys what you can get if you add that Duo Glow on top of that cream base. Alright, and I'm taking that the Duo Glow on the forehead area. And you can use your cream base on that as well. I mean, you can use the cream base wherever. I'm going to take the cream base on the tip of my sponge and run this down the nose. So there, it looks really natural, looks really seamless, as you can see. You know, it just looks really, really natural, like it's coming from your skin. Like, it looks like skin. It doesn't look like you put powder on your skin. Girl. Alright, his brows are done, and we're hopping into the eyes. Marc Jacobs. Okay, I could not stay away when I saw Mel Thompson's video on it. It wasn't even at Sephora yet when she was doing her video, and I was like, I'm really interested. And then I saw more videos and all this other stuff about it, so I picked it up. Marc Jacobs Steeletto eyeshadow palette. Okay, here's what it looks like. It's all fingerprinty because I've been touching it. Haven't used it, guys, but you know, getting it out of the package and all that stuff. Here is what the shades look like. Very cool toned. Okay, and so we're just gonna hop right on in. All right, so I'm going in with the matte purple in the palette called Jungle, and I'm gonna put this in the crease area, keeping it kind of low because I don't know what kind of tone I'm gonna get with this. Alright, so this is a very gray toned purple. It doesn't really show up on me as like a true on purple, but these shadows are coming on really pigmented. Like Mel said, like this palette was one of her favorite formulas of his palettes in this version, I think she said. She says thinks it's like a different type of formula. It's going on so easily. My base is not, it's not set, but I used my e.l.f. 16-hour camo, which like kind of like sets itself. So I would say if you wanted to powder down, I don't think it would hurt anything. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with the Concrete. I'm going to see how this one goes, and I'm going on that same brush, and I'm just taking that as like a transition shade kind of. It's a little bit gray toned, a grayish toned taupe, and I just wanted to get that blend a little bit more. And I'm taking that into this inner crease, or yeah, into the inner eye area. I think I'm going to put some glitter glue down because this shade looks pretty glittery. It's this shade here, and it's called Sparkling. It's really beautiful. Sparkling is an appropriate name for that palette, or for that shade. Oh my gosh. Wow. I couldn't do this palette, or you know, do a first impressions on this palette without doing this shade. It has so many different colors of glitter in it that it is just absolutely beautiful. It's looking like it's got some lavender shades in there, some blue shades in there. It's just, oh my gosh, really, really multi-dimensional. Even some red tones of glitter. It just looks like a glitter explosion, but it's got a deeper like base, like a deep base to it. Alright, so now I'm gonna go in with the Sidewalks. This is a shimmer, like a satin shade, very creamy. Does that even look right? But I did it. I'm putting some of that, some of the cream, or some of the sparkling shade on top of that. So you get the brightness on the inside, but it's still some type of cohesiveness between that and the sparkling shade. Alright, I'm going to go in with the shade Catwalks. This is the black in the palette. And laying that down right on the edge of your outer V, not bringing it too far up because I don't want it to be too dramatic. It's already got a lot going on with the glitter. Alright, and I do want to let you guys know, even though I did put down that glitter glue, I'm still getting some fallout on the face. I'm going to go in with my Wangos number 5. It's a tiny pencil brush, very tiny. And I'm going to go into that purple tone in the palette, which is called The Jungle. And put this under my lash line. Alright, I'm going to just go in with a black liner, my Makeup Revolution Renaissance Flick eyeliner pen. New mascara from Pretty Vulgar. It's called Faux Reals, and I got this as a, you know, gift for spending over a certain amount of money. Black Sun. This is obviously from Sephora. See how this goes. Oh, this is looking real nice already. That looks good. Okay. Look at those lower lashes. This is really nice, I think. And I think the more I use it, the better it's going to get. Alright guys, so both eyes are finished. Hair has been, you know, pulled back. And I'm going to fix this. Mascara got right on my cheek. Can that come off with my nail? Alright, I think that's okay. I've got 3 lippies that I want to share with you guys. I've actually picked up 4, but I'm not going back to my area to get it. So these are going to be first impressions for me. They're still in the box. So Sephora's having a sale on the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche Liquified Lips, and these are not matte lipsticks. I've been looking for products or lip products that are like a liquid form, but they're nice and creamy. I don't know why. I've just been intrigued to try something like that. So I picked out 2 of them. They're on sale for $12 right now, and they have a lot of shades. So I picked up the shade Yucca, And it described this as like a yellow brown or something like that. I don't know, but I was curious. So this is what the product looked like. It's a nice soft, like, feels like a rubbery type of a feel. I don't know how to describe that, but this is the shade Yucca, and this is once again the Amuse Bouche Liquified Lip, and that looks like a nice rich brownish tone. I won't say brownish, but you know, like a brownish orangish brick type of a tone. Looks more nude, more brown than, you know, than like a brick, but it looks pretty. And these lip products have the smell of like key lime pie. I mean, that's what I think. Key lime pie, key lime cheesecake, something like that. So the other shade I picked up in this version, or this formula, is called Chai. And here they give you a glimpse of the shade down there. It looks like a pinky nude. And so this is like a pinky nude. And I picked up a lipstick. These are not on sale. So I picked up a lipstick. This is in the shade Sweet Cream. And I picked up the lipstick just because I was reading reviews of NARS Audacious lipsticks, and somebody was saying that you should go for Bite instead of the NARS. So I didn't buy NARS. I bought this one. That review just stood out to me. So here I am with this Bite lipstick. And this is an Amuse Bouche lipstick too. And this is a pinky toned shade as well. Pinky, richer pink type of a nude tone. I think for today I'm going to go in with the liquefied lip in the shade Yucca. And I think that is a little bit more neutral toned. This is nice and creamy. This is nice and creamy and extremely pigmented. Extremely pigmented. I don't know if I'm going to keep this shade on though, because I don't know if I like how it looks with the eyes. It feels nice, guys. But it's not like super slippery like a gloss, if that makes sense. So it feels like a lipstick, but kind of balmy. I don't know. Alright, let me get something and wipe this off. I don't like the tone of this with this eye. Alright, so let's try Chai. We're going to try Chai right now. Yeah. This is definitely more nude. Yeah, I think I like this one better. And once again, guys, it depends on your preferences for your lip colors. I mean, some people might think you don't have to wear a lip liner with this. I mean, you don't need a lip liner with it, but I just like the way it looks, the dimension that I get with lip liners. So I'm going to go in with my Nika K lip pencil in the shade Coffee. Yeah, this is good. I like this one. Yes, I like this one. It's really cute. I like it. And I like that tone of color too. It looks more pink on the swatch than it does on the lips. So really cute. Alright, so this is the final look, guys. What do you guys think of these products? I am a fan of everything. Yes, I like this eyeshadow. So I already knew that I like this foundation, guys. I wore it yesterday. I've worn it every day since I picked it up, except for when I did my NYX full face. And it's just really good. It's not cakey. I can see how people would say that it could get cakey if you're like going in with like 2 and 3 pumps. You don't need a lot with this foundation. I use like 1.5, if that second pump was a half. Okay, and I got a nice coverage, full coverage. Okay, and yeah, guys, and then this is like a game changer for me. I'm putting this back in my rotation like immediately. This powder, this is not a first impressions on this powder. This powder is amazing if you like a matte under eye, and if you have creases under the eyes, you know, like if you have fine lines, I feel like that helps to stay the creasing, you know, the separation from happening. It keeps it longer. It keeps your concealer in place longer, and then the pores, it just makes them look so smoothed out. So I am a big fan of that. Oh, I'm not a big fan of that Becca bronzer, that Maui Nights bronzer. I think I'm going to return it because, you know, I could use that little $38 or whatever it was. Well, not little, but, you know, I could use that money on something else, or, you know, put it back in the bank where it need to be, okay? Jesus, so, you know, so I think I'm going to return that, but that's the only thing that I'm thinking you have second thoughts about. The mascara is very nice, and that eyeshadow, the eyeshadow palette is beautiful. I wish, okay, I will say this, you know, I wish the purple showed up a little bit more purple on me. Can you see it? So this is a purple, but you know, it looks more of like, it's more gray toned than purple toned when you really look at it. It looks, it's a gray purple, and it shows up, the gray is picking up more on my skin tone than the purple, if that makes sense. But this shade here is beautiful. I'm looking forward to layering that on top of some of these other shades because it has a sheer base to it. It's a lot of glitter and it has a sheer base to it, a deep base, but it's a little bit sheer. So I'm wanting to see how this layers on top of some of these other shades in the palette. But everything works really nice together. It blended out really nicely, and the shadows are really smooth. And I cannot leave without reiterating this Natasha Denona Bloom Mini Palette, whatever it is, Bloom, Blush, and Glow, whatever it is. Girl, this is so good. And you guys saw me. If you want to see me, you know, talk a little bit more about why I enjoy it so much, it's in my favorites video. But this is really good. It's really good. And as you can see, it just looks so smooth and natural on the skin. So I want more. Look at that sheen. Look at that sheen. And then when I go out and look, because I think I said it in that video, you pull down that visor, okay, and look in the mirror, you've got your little sunlight coming into your car, and it just looks, girl, it's so smooth. Even the powder, even the powders in here, they just go on so smoothly, especially on top of that cream glow base. So I highly recommend this to brown girls, to brown skin, deep skin, okay? This is for you. I'm serious. I am so serious. So unless of course you don't like cream blushes, cream products, then of course it's not for you. So, but as far as the tone of it going on my skin tone, very good. Very, very, very good. So in a lippy, y'all know I like it. So, alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this full face of new makeup products, new to me, new to you guys, and or new to the channel, I'll say that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this full face of new to me and new to the channel products, okay? Let me know your thoughts on the products in the comment section below, and your thoughts on this look. How are you liking the eyes? How are you liking that Steeletto palette? Are you considering getting it? And especially that Natasha Denona Bloom palette. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, okay? And we will be definitely chatting down there. Alright, I will talk to you guys really, really soon. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, alright? I will be talking to you guys really, really soon. See ya.